Politics as usual.
My opinion. This is a heavy topic that I seen online. It was a little debate about it. Rappers not writing their lyrics down. Did this kill the art form? So a lot of rappers brag about not writing their raps. And not from the standpoint, let me be clear, because there's a difference between not writing your raps and having a ghostwriter. So I'm not speaking on ghostwriting at all. Okay. I'm talking about rappers who go in or when they record these songs, they're not putting pen to paper. They're not writing it down. They're going in, either they're punching in or they're freestyling, whatever the method may be. It's a lot of rappers that claim to, record their music this way. So I'm saying that, okay, dope process, dope approach, but you ain't really saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I guess, how do we feel about that, fellas? Because it's not nothing new.
What's the initial,
as far
what's the
as
initial question you asked?
Is it killing the art form? As far as rappers taking that approach to songs, feeling like they don't have to write and put thought into what they saying rather than just going in, punching in verses or freestyling it, whatever the case may be.
I think is it killing the art form? I feel like I said last episode, feel like rappers evolved into something else. Where like now I feel like rap is more of a vibe type thing and not more focused on such hard lyricism like that. So if you're in there, you catch a vibe. Like a lot of times Future not even saying nothing sometimes. You know what I mean? He just
sometimes.
He not even saying nothing. He caught the beat, he caught the melody, he caught the vibe. I think like rap now is kind of
it's vibe.
Is a vibe. I think that might be a subgenre soon. Vibe music. Like
it should be a genre now.
Yeah, it's vibe. Like
it's been around.
Is it? I don't feel this killing the genre for people not to write down these stuff. Cause if you want to make music that vibe, you kind of want to just go off the feeling more than sit down and put the pen to the pad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think he's. I don't think it's killing the art form if you do it well. Like I said, if your artist is going in there and, like I said, Jay-Z, I think they heard Jay-Z or Biggie was one of the first ones they said did it as far as not writing down their lyrics. That we're going with, right? The artist not writing down the lyrics. So I think Jay-Z and Biggie were the first ones, but I think Jay-Z already had everything out loud before he goes to the studio versus somebody who's going in there and and then coming up with something like that to C's point. So, is it killing the art form? No, because a lot of times, a lot of artists punch in. So you have like Dr. Dre, who will punch in every rhyme that he puts in, like every line.
But somebody writing for him though, so it's probably hard. He got to learn the line or say it a certain way. So that's kind of different.
He's been written for.
Yeah, I'm saying, but he still punches in.
But he writing.
But it's different.
Saying, I still think that it's a. Is it killing it? No, because the people that do it well still do it well. The people that aren't doing it well, I'm not really checking for. So, to my eyes, I don't think it's necessarily killing it.
But do you know
who is and
who is and who isn't though?
I think you have a pretty good.
Can you tell?
I think everybody got on the they don't do that shit.
They kind of freestyle this joint.
Mm-hmm.
You said what?
Can you tell when you hear a track or hear a song? You be like, he probably didn't write that, or he probably did write. Can you tell now?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the Migos don't always write down their lyrics.
I bet it definitely.
I don't think they all write down their lyrics. I'm pretty sure they probably go in there drunk and feel the vibe and, you know what I mean, go through there. And for them, it works. But for some other rappers, like I said, a lot of times I think they say the same thing over and over. A lot of times people have safe lines or whatever they go back to. But I don't think it's killing it now because it's working for them. True.
No, I don't think it's killing the art form, bro. Me personally, unless an artist come out with an interview and he say he didn't wrote it, didn't write it down, it's no way of telling, bro. It's a difference between getting in the studio and not writing your verse and then freestyling the verse. I feel like it's a difference between that. If you could tell when somebody freestyles some shit, but if they get in the studio and they take their time and they come up with their verse in their head before they go in the booth and just say that shit, that's a little bit different than freestyling to me. So I don't think it's killing the art form. As long as the shit translates to a good verse, as long as the project is dope or the song or whatever they're working on is dope, that's all that matters at the end of the day. And that's my answer.
Basically, what I'll close out on that is, if you're not Biggie, if you're not Jay-Z, if you're not Lil Wayne, I'm not saying that you shouldn't write your verse down. And there's some other great rappers that I'm not mentioning.
You be showing your age, man.
Yeah, that's not fair to say.
Can I finish? I got it. Let me finish my point, though. Please. Let all y'all speak. So, my point is that if you're going to not write your raps, take the time to work out the verse before you go in and record it. Let me repeat that. If you're not going to write your raps, take the time to work out your verse before you record it. Okay? And if you're not going to do that, you might be better off writing. There's nothing wrong with writing. There's nothing wrong with putting thought into what you're saying. Freestyle, that's dope too. But just because you freestyle good doesn't mean that it translates into a good song. That's my point. That's the only point that I have. So I have nothing against rappers that don't want to write. But again, the guys that I just named, Biggie, Jay-Z, Wayne, showing my age or not, they worked out the song before they did it. They would sit there, whether they was in the studio or they had the tape or the beat tape before they came to the studio, and they worked out the song entirely in their head. By the time they came to record it, some of them did it in one take because they already went through the song. They wrote it in their head. So y'all got to follow me what I'm saying on that. You know what I'm saying? It's not a freestyle. They just took the time to write it in their head and memorize it. That's all they do. If you're blessed with that skill set to do that, by all means. But if you're not going to do that, all I'm saying is just take some time to think about what you're saying, and you'll be able to tell the difference in making a song good or great. So y'all let us know what y'all think, you know what I'm saying, about that topic.
Politics as usual.